Hello, I'm your host, Hugo Alejandro Pedrosa. Last time, you learned how to thank someone who has helped you and how to offer assistance. Today, you will learn how to talk about your goals for the future, and you will learn how to get the training you may need for these goals. 6 months have gone by, and our friends Maria, Ann, Ara, and Sonia are thinking about their future. Let's listen to them talk about their plans. Do they need to go to school or get on-the-job training? What kind of class should Ann take? Should Maria talk to her boss about a promotion? Watch and pay close attention.
So, Ara, when are you picking me up?
I'm going to leave in 5 minutes, and I've got a surprise for you.
Surprise? Just hurry and come and get me, okay?
Don't worry, I'll be there soon.
Okay, bye. Ara!
I told you I'd be here. And guess what I brought you?
I don't know. A Mercedes?
Nope, better than that.
Surprise! Oh, Ara, what a great surprise!
I thought it'd be fun to get everyone together for your birthday.
Thank you, Sonia.
You're welcome. And here's something for the birthday girl.
Thank you, Ann. Gosh, Ann, you have a real talent for arranging flowers.
Thanks. I want to do more than arrange flowers, though. I'm ready to manage my own shop. I just wish I knew the best way to go about it.
Well, maybe you need to go back to school or take a business class. You know, I bet you should ask your boss. She would know.
I was thinking about that at work today.
How about you, Sonia? How's your job at the television station?
It's okay, but I really want to be a television reporter.
You might look into taking some classes, too. Maybe some vocal coaching.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I can ask my boss, Mr. Ito. He'll probably have some ideas.
What about you, Maria? What's been happening?
Not much. Well, actually, I have been thinking about becoming a word processor, but I'm not sure how to go about doing that.
You should talk to Christine. She's a secretary. She should know about that.
You're right. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Hey, it's about 6 o'clock already. And we have a reservation at your favorite restaurant.
We do? Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Hello and welcome back. My name is Paul Young and I'll be your teacher today. Let's talk about what we just saw. Who surprises Maria? Right, Ara does. Why does Ara bring Sonia and Ann over? Because it's Maria's birthday. What does Ann give Maria for her birthday? Yes, a bouquet of flowers. Does Ann want to do more than arrange flowers? Yes, she does. What does Ann want to do? Right, she wants to manage a flower shop. Does Maria suggest Ann take a business class or a typing class? Right, a business class. Sonia likes her job, but she wants to be a TV reporter. Who is Sonia going to ask to get advice? Right, her boss, Mr. Ito. Does Ara tell Maria to talk to Mr. Novella to find out how to become a word processor? No, he doesn't. He tells her to talk to Christine, Miss Williams, because she's a secretary and has information about the job. Are Ann, Ara, Sonia, and Maria going to stay at the law office to talk about their plans? No, they aren't. They're going to Maria's favorite restaurant to celebrate her birthday. Remember, Ara told Maria to get some advice from Christine, Miss Williams. Let's listen to Maria talk to Christine about the word processing job. How many years has Maria been working as the Latino Legal Services receptionist? What kind of classes might she need to take? Who is Maria going to talk to after she talks to Mr. Novella?
Yes, your appointment is for tomorrow.
No, ma'am, I'm sorry. We're closing at 5.
Could you hold a moment, please?
Would you hold, please?
Latino Legal Services. I'm getting a little tired of this job.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I've been a receptionist here for 3 years.
Maybe it's time you got another position.
You know, I was talking with some friends just the other day about my future.
Oh, yeah? What kind of plans do you have?
I might try for the word processing position here.
Might? I thought you really wanted to be a word processor.
I do. You're right. I would much rather be a word processor. I have to prepare for the job, though.
What do you have to do?
Maria?
Get some training?
What kind of training?
Computer classes?
Weren't you taking some of those before?
Yes, I was, but I might need to take some more. But I'm so busy with work right now.
Well, if you want the job, you're going to have to make time for those classes. But how will you know that you really need those classes?
I'm going to talk to Mr. Novella, and then I'm going to talk to a school counselor.
Oh, you'll do fine. Talking to a counselor is a good idea.
Who answers the phone at the same time? Right, Christine and Maria do. Is Maria tired of her job? Yes, she is. How long has Maria worked as the receptionist for Latino Legal Services? Right, 3 years. What job would Maria rather be doing? Yes, she would rather be a word processor. What kind of classes might she need to take? Yes, computer classes. Who is Maria going to talk to after she talks to Mr. Novella? Right, a school counselor. Why does Maria need to talk to Mr. Novella and a school counselor? Yes, to find out if she needs more computer classes to become a word processor. Now watch as Ann asks her boss, Jessica, for advice about her future. Listen to their conversation. Does Mrs. Riley think Ann is a good worker? What are Ann's plans for the future? What does Jessica suggest she do?
You know, Ann, you've really been doing a good job lately. I'm impressed.
Oh, come on. I'm only following your instructions.
No, you're doing more than that. You're doing an excellent job.
Well, thanks for telling me. I try. Jessica, may I ask you something?
Sure.
Well, after work last night, I was thinking about my future. Actually, I've been thinking a lot about it lately.
Your future? Are you planning on leaving?
Oh, no, I'm not planning on that.
Oh, good. You know, Ann, you can always work here until you open your own shop someday. Ann's Flower Shop.
Someday. That really is my goal.
That's right. I remember you telling me that when you applied for the job.
Well, I was thinking that I know this job pretty well, and maybe I should start preparing for the day when I have my own shop.
Is that really what you want to do? Own your own shop?
Oh, yes, someday.
It's going to be a lot of hard work and late hours.
I will work hard.
Well, let me give you some advice. You want to think about taking some business classes.
I took a couple courses already.
You're going to need more, believe me. You want to take all the classes you can.
It's a good idea. I will try. But I'll be so busy working here and raising Eddie.
Might be difficult, but try. And stay here a while. I can still teach you a thing or two.
Does Jessica think Ann is doing a good job? Yes, she does. In fact, she thinks Ann is doing an excellent job. Why does Ann want to talk to Jessica? Right, to get some advice. Does Jessica tell Ann that she can always keep working for her? Yes, she does. What is Ann's plan for the future? Right, she wants to own her own flower shop. Does Jessica tell Ann it will be easy work or hard work to run her own shop? Right, she tells her it will be hard work. What advice does Jessica give Ann? Right, she tells her to take some business classes. Has Ann taken any business classes yet? Yes, she has. Does Jessica suggest Ann take all the classes she can? Yes, she does. Is Ann going to be very busy trying to reach her goals? Yes, she is. Besides working and taking classes, she has to raise her son, Eddie. Will Ann stay working at Jessica's flower shop for a while? Yes, she will. We're going to practice talking about your career goals, your future plans. You'll also practice talking about the training you'll need or the classes you want to take. First, listen to Christine and Maria talk about Maria's future plans. Remember to repeat after Maria. If you need more time, you can always press the pause button. Let's watch and listen.
I've been a receptionist here for 3 years.
Well, maybe it's time you got another position.
I was talking with some friends the other day about my future.
Oh, yeah? What kind of plans do you have?
I want to become a word processor.
Well, that can be a really rewarding career. Some word processors make up to $20 an hour.
To earn that kind of money, I'm going to need to get more training.
What kind of training?
I might have to take some more computer classes.
Weren't you taking some of those classes before?
Yes, but I might have to take some more.
How will you know if you need to take more classes?
First, I'm going to talk to my boss and see what he thinks.
And then?
And then I'll talk to a school counselor.
You'll do fine. Talking to a school counselor's a good idea.
That was very good. Now listen to Ann and her boss Jessica discussing Ann's future plans. Remember to repeat what Ann says.
You know, Ann, you're really doing a good job lately.
Thank you, but I'm just following your instructions.
You're doing more than that. You're doing an excellent job.
Thank you. May I ask you something?
Sure.
I've been thinking a lot about my future lately.
Your future? You thinking of leaving?
Oh, no, I'm not planning on leaving yet.
You know, Ann, you'll always have a job here.
I once told you I plan to own my own shop someday.
That's right. I remember you telling me that when you applied for the job.
I know this job pretty well, and maybe it's time I started preparing for my future goal.
If owning your own shop is really what you want to do, let me warn you, it's going to be a lot of hard work and late hours.
I will work hard.
That's just the kind of attitude you need to succeed, and you should also think about taking some business classes.
I've taken a couple of classes already.
You're going to need more, believe me. You want to take all the classes you can.
It's a good idea. I'm going to take more classes. I'm going to make my dreams come true.
Now we will listen to our friends talk about their career goals and what steps they plan to take to see their goals come true. Watch each person. Remember to repeat after them. If you need more time, you can always press the pause button.
I want to own my own shop someday. I plan to take lots of business classes, so I will succeed.
I want to become a word processor. I have taken several computer classes, and I plan to take more.
I want to become a draftsman. I plan to work very hard in my classes so that I can be the best.
I want to be a paramedic and save people's lives. I plan to read every medical book I can in my spare time.
I want to be a television reporter. I plan to take classes to improve my English.
I want to be an airline pilot. I plan to save enough money for flying lessons.
I want to be a teacher. I plan to study very hard and learn everything I can.
I want to get a promotion to head mechanic. I'm getting more and more experience every day. I plan to ask for a promotion next year.
That was good practice. You've heard what our friends' goals are and what they plan to do to make their goals come true. In this next exercise, you will have a chance to say what your career goals are and say what you plan to do to make your goals come true. I'll ask you 2 questions. Answer them as best you can. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers. Different people have different goals. If you don't know what your future plans are, pause the tape and think about it. If you're still not sure, say a job you think you might like. What is your career goal? And what do you plan to do to make your goals come true? That was very good. Remember, if you need to, you can rewind the tape and repeat this exercise. Tashomi has a problem. Since Jose went back to Mexico, he doesn't have anyone to talk to. He decides to see Maria to talk to her about his problem. Watch their conversation. Listen for the answers to these questions. Where does Tashomi see Maria? What is Tashomi's problem? What does Maria suggest? While you watch, think about Tashomi's problem. What would you do if you were Tashomi?
Guess who?
Joaquin?
No.
Mr. Novella?
No.
Tashomi, what are you doing here?
I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd drop by. I need to talk to someone, Maria.
What's wrong? Sit down.
Well, ever since Jose went back to Mexico, I don't have anyone to talk to. And everything's such a mess.
What's a mess? Are you having trouble with school?
No, school's fine. It's the job. It's not working out.
I thought Mr. Reynolds liked you.
He does, but it's been 6 months and I'm still a busboy. I only make the minimum wage, and my small share of the tips isn't enough to make up for it.
Well, have you talked to Mr. Reynolds?
No, I haven't.
Well, maybe if you explain it to him, he'll give you a raise. Or maybe you should get another job.
Or maybe I should go back home.
No, Tashomi, you can't give up on your dreams. You told me you wanted to be a teacher more than anything.
But I don't seem to have any opportunity here. At least in my country, I have my family and friends. I miss them so much.
You're just homesick. I miss my family and friends too, but that's no reason to leave. What can you do in your country that you can't do here? And what would Jose say if he were here?
He'd say I could do it if I really wanted to. That's what he'd say.
That's right. And if we put our heads together, we'll figure something out.
I sure hope so.
Where does Tashomi go to see Maria? Right, at Maria's office. Why does Tashomi come to see Maria? Because he needs to talk to someone about his problem. His friend Jose had to go back to Mexico, and he knows Maria. What is Tashomi's problem? Is it that he's homesick? Time to study? Or is it that he isn't making enough money? Right. Tashomi isn't making enough money working as a busboy. What's one thing Maria suggests? Right, Tashomi should try to get a raise. What's another thing she suggests? Tashomi could get a better job. What would you do if you were Tashomi? How would you solve the problem? Help Tashomi and Maria think of some solutions. Tashomi needs money to pay for his education. What can he do to save more money? What can he do to make more money? Let's hear a few suggestions from our friends.
I think Tashomi should get another job.
I think Tashomi should learn a job that pays more, so he can afford to go to school.
I think he should ask Mr. Reynolds for a raise.
What do you think Tashomi should do? Write your ideas on your worksheet or a piece of paper, telling him what you think he should do. You can stop the tape, rewind, and replay this conversation if you need to repeat this exercise. Thanks for all your hard work. I'll see you soon.
Thank you for taking the time to study with us. Let's review. Today, you learned how to talk about your goals for the future and how to get the training you may need to achieve these goals. Next time, you will learn how to ask for a promotion. Until then, keep putting English to work.